Hey everyone, this is the new studio. For the past few months, I've been working on this space, and I've spent a lot of time, money, and energy making this place into what I like to call a creative factory. So this video is essentially an early studio tour and a look at my updated desk setup. And this video is sponsored by Logitech and their new Designed for Mac collection. So this building that my new studio is in has a lot of history behind it. It's well over 100 years old, and it has had many use cases and many tenants as well throughout that 100-year span. And to be completely honest with you, the previous tenant did not leave this space in good order or condition. It was not very nice in here at all. The place was dirty, falling apart, needed a really fresh coat of paint on every single surface, as well as just some love and time put into the space. We started out by knocking down a wall to really open up the space and let the sunlight come in, and we have to let those beautiful factory windows shine. We added brand new lights to really brighten up the space, patched up holes, scrubbed and cleaned every single surface, and this place went from a spot you never want to spend any time in into a place where I spend hours in every single day. So that's a little bit of background, but let's start the tour. Okay, so after walking in, you can really see just how open and large the space is, and it has a really industrial look and feel. There's concrete floors, white walls, these exposed beams, pipes all over the ceiling, there's these industrial fans. I just really love the industrial factory aesthetic here. Instead of covering it up or hiding it, I wanted to really lean into it with my furniture choices, layout, and paint decisions. So over here to the right, it's kind of unfinished at this point, but we're gonna have my B-roll and photography section. Over to the left, we have the sink and kitchen area. We have a Sonos One speaker for listening to music, as well as a mini fridge full of a whole variety of some of the best sparkling waters, of course, as well as a shelf with dishes and a variety of snacks. And let me know in the comments down below which snacks I should get for this studio in case you come by. I want to be able to have your favorite snack, so let me know. Then over here we have the entertainment section for this space. I'm still waiting for my TV to come in, but so far we have this massive 6-drawer unit from Trico, designed in the 1970s by Giovanni Mar in Montreal. It's full of gadgets, gear, and tools, and on top we have my record setup for this space. The turntable here is part of IKEA's Swedish House Mafia collaboration collection, and not only looks absolutely incredible, it's compact, it's clean and minimal, but it's also a pretty solid record player for the price. The speakers here are from Edifier, and they had this really awful wood finish on the side, so I just kind of spray painted them white. Looks much better, much cleaner. And this record stand is also from IKEA as well, part of that same collection, full of some of my favorite records, and I can just toss them on the player, listen to some tracks. It's a great little setup. Then against the back wall over here, we have this 3-chair Eames bench, which is also one of my favorite pieces of furniture. Very hard to find, very rare, especially in this condition, and this lamp from Gantri, which I love the look of. Beautiful, beautiful lamp. And then turning this way, we have this massive full-length, full-body mirror from IKEA, which just leans up against the wall, really kind of opening up the space even more and also giving you the perfect place to do some fit checks. And turning around, we have this little custom shoe rack I built from these concrete bricks and these pieces of glass that I found in the recycling room of my building. It fits a whole bunch of shoes, it's sturdy, doesn't fall over, and is actually pretty nice looking in my opinion, fits the overall aesthetic of the space. So this kind of main space is still definitely a work in progress. I want to add a TV, a couch, some other lounge chairs, art on the walls, more plants, a projector. I have a lot of big plans. Any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. One of the things that really sold me on this space is the really unique layout and design, and all these different levels and stages, essentially. It was actually offered to have this all torn down, but that would be definitely a mistake. This is what makes a space unique and makes a space so much more functional and beautiful. Going up the stairs, which I both love the look of and also am scared every time I walk up and down them, we have 2 different levels. We have one area that I'm not going to show you because it's an absolute disaster full of boxes and other storage essentials. On the other side, we have what I like to call the stage, where I have my desk and some other pieces of furniture. And this is my desk setup for this space. Now, if you've seen some of my past desk setup videos, you notice this looks very similar to some of my previous setups, and that's just because I'm satisfied with this desk and a lot of the peripherals on it. No need to keep changing it and swapping things out just for the sake of it, but I have actually added a few new things that I definitely want to show you with this desk setup. So this is a standing desk from a brand called Fully. It's a very compact, well-built, incredibly solid standing desk with this gorgeous industrial frame with kind of like a brushed metal look and this white tabletop. There are wheels in the feet of the desk to easily move it around, as well as this cable management box also from Fully to hide all the cables and the power bar for this desk setup. And the power bar cable is plugged into a 30-foot extension cable that goes beneath the stage and is plugged into an outlet below. So it's a pretty much invisible cable setup once I kind of finish up all of the cable management here. We also have a laptop tray from Vivo beneath the desk as well, where I can pretty much just put in a laptop, have it completely hidden, take it out when I want to go, and it's very convenient, and I've had this on my desk for quite a while now. The laptop I've been using is the 14-inch MacBook Pro from 2021, and it honestly still is my dream laptop. I have it fully spec'd out, M1 Max, 4 terabytes of storage, not 8 terabytes, but whatever, that's fine by me. And it has been an absolute dream of a machine. Everything I throw at it with work, it can handle it, no slowdowns, nothing. And the display is still, of course, Apple's ProDisplay XDR. And I've talked about this display way too much by now, but honestly, it is the perfect display. The screen itself at 32 inches is incredibly bright, incredibly accurate with gorgeous colors. It's honestly overkill for the work I do, but I love this display. And the back of it has this really gorgeous industrial look as well that matches, once again, the rest of the space. And on top of the monitor, we have the BenQ screenbar, which is basically a lamp that stays off of your desk, takes up no extra space, and illuminates the entirety of your desk. The brightness and color temperature are adjustable, and it puts no extra glare on your screen, which is great. Okay, so now let's talk about desktop peripherals. Here we have the keyboard and mouse from Logitech's Design for Mac collection, and this is the MX Mechanical Mini and MX Master 3S in the white and silver colorways, and they match the look of the desk as well as most of the Apple products I have as well, which are all kind of silver at this point. The keyboard and mouse kind of pair and match beautifully with this desk setup. Everything is just white or silver, and I love it. So the MX Mechanical Mini Keyboard for Mac is, as you may have guessed, a mechanical keyboard. And as some of you know, I'm not really the biggest fan of mechanical keyboards, but this one might just be the exception. It has all the benefits and strengths of a traditional mechanical keyboard, but also brings some of the traits of a more standard keyboard to almost be this perfect middle ground. The keyboard has brown switches with a really nice tactile feel and great key travel. And they aren't distractingly loud either. It's a perfect amount of sound, not too loud, you get that satisfying click. It's great to type on this keyboard. There are also a whole row of function keys as well as multi-device connectivity, so you can easily switch between your different Apple devices like your main computer, your iPad, your iPhone. Very easy, tap a key, switch just like that. The keyboard looks simple, clean, beautiful, and fits very well in the desk setup, and also it's a great keyboard to type on as well. And the mouse here is of course the MX Master 3S for Mac. And I've used the MX Master in various forms, various colors for years now, and it honestly is my favorite mouse I've ever used. And this version in the new white and silver colorway with the quiet click feature is honestly my favorite. This mouse is so comfortable to use and hold for long photo and video editing sessions, and has that second scroll wheel as well, which is honestly something I can't live without for editing photos and videos on this computer. It's just amazing for scrolling through video timelines as well as horizontal scrolling in Photoshop and Illustrator as well. I love this functionality. And it also has multi-device connectivity as well, so you can switch between your laptop, your main desktop computer, your iPad. Super easy, tap a button on the back, very simple. So Logitech's Design for Mac collection, as the name suggests, is designed to work incredibly well with your Mac and other Apple products, but it's also designed to work incredibly well for me and for you. These products are very human in the way they're designed, the way they look, the way they feel, the way they function, and that's why Logitech products will always have a place on my desk. Huge thank you to Logitech for sending these out and for sponsoring this video, and everything mentioned in this video will be found in the description down below. We also have these Logitech Z407 speakers that are actually spray painted white, and there's a subwoofer beneath the desk that connects to the speakers. They look super clean, they sound great, they have incredible bass, great for watching videos, listening to music. Big fan of these speakers. And honestly, don't be scared. Paint your tech, customize it, why not? We also have this small Lenovo smart clock to see the time, weather, and control music, and a Nomad MagSafe charging stand that I've actually customized a little bit to add an Apple Watch charger to the side of it. We have this pencil holder from Amazon that was originally a dark gray, so I spray painted it white to better match the desk setup. It's full of a bunch of Sharpies, pens, and pencils. And my main desk chair is the Herman Embody, honestly the best office chair I've ever used. I have crippling back pain. This is the only chair I can sit in for hours and hours and hours for work. It's comfortable, it's adjustable, looks great. Big fan of this chair. Not getting rid of it anytime soon. So that's the desk setup. Also up here we have this classic Wasili chair just to lounge in and chill, as well as a plant, this Monstera, on top of a concrete block. You know I love concrete. This very unique escape key that I also found in the garbage, which is pretty interesting. I've never seen anything like it, and honestly, it's one of my favorite pieces of furniture that I own. And also we have Apple's G4 Cube on display as well, because I love the look of this computer. Wanted to display it, wanted it out in the open. Also up here on the stage, I want to have a bit more furniture as well, maybe a rug, a few other little pieces here and there. It's also unfinished, but those are kind of the main things in the space so far. And going back down the stairs and coming into this room over here, this is of course the A-roll room. We have my static camera, microphone, and lighting setup over here, which I might do a video on in the future, as well as some kind of rudimentary soundproofing so there isn't so much echo in this space. And the shelves behind me have some of my favorite things on them to really furnish the space and just fill it with things I love. We also have this nightstand version of the 6-drawer Trico drawer unit I mentioned earlier, with another gantry light on top and a few little small things here and there as well. So this has been a look at my new studio space. And of course, there's still a lot of work to be done. Things I want to add, things I want to move around, things I want to organize. This is not the way it's going to look forever. But that's what's so exciting about this space, is the potential, the endless potential. I chose this specific studio that is so spacious, unique, and bigger than I need, honestly, because I don't want there to be any limits today, tomorrow, and well into the future. Physically and creatively, no limits. Here I can do all the work that I currently do comfortably. Video and photo shoots, other design work, and other projects that I have in mind, as well as so much more. I'm honestly not even sure what's going to be made, thought of, or created in this space just yet, but I'm really excited to find out. And thank you for watching.